students, today we are going to talk about the angles in a triangle. We're going to talk about both the interior, the angles inside the triangle, and the exterior, the angles outside the triangle. So many of you may already remember or know that the three angles inside a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Those are called our interior angles. So if we're looking at our triangle here, if I were to add up the measure of angle y plus the measure of angle x plus the measure of angle z, those three angles will add up to 180 degrees. We also are going to learn about the exterior angles, the angles that are outside of the triangle, and we'll be learning about how to find their measures as well. But we're going to start with the interior angles. So when we're looking at a triangle with an unknown value, we can find the missing angle by adding up the angles that we know. So we know we've got 32 degrees plus 48 degrees, plus our unknown angle. But we know the three of those together equal 180. So all we need to do is add the two angles that we do know. 48 plus 32 gives us 80, plus our unknown angle equals 180. So now to solve for our unknown, we subtract 80 from both sides, and we can see that our missing angle is 100 degrees. Now we can do the same thing if more than one angle is missing, as long as we know enough information. So we know this top angle up here in terms of the bottom angle. So we know that the difference between them, so we would still be able to solve. Now, this symbol means 90 degrees. So we know this angle in the corner is 90. We know this angle here is x. And we know this angle up here is x plus 28. And together, the three angles add up to 180. So now I've written an equation, and I'm going to solve my equation by combining my like terms. So 2x plus, I need to add 90 plus 128, which is 118, equals 180. Now I need to get x all by itself, so I'm going to subtract 118 from both sides, and I have 2x equals 62. Then I need to divide by 2, and so x equals 31 degrees. So what that means is that this angle here is 31 degrees. Now I can find the top angle, because the top angle is x, 31, plus 28. So that means this top angle here is 59 degrees. And so now I know all three angles in my triangle. Next, we're going to look at exterior angles. Now, when we're finding the exterior angles, we're going to be creating a straight line that comes off of our triangle. So notice that this side right here is a straight line. So that tells me that this unknown angle, I'm just going to call that angle A, plus angle X. Those two angles are 180 degrees because they're a straight line. So angle A plus angle X equals 180. Well, right now I don't know the measure of angle A, but I can find the measure of angle A using the interior angle theorem. So I can add up the three angles, 36 plus 72 plus A equals 180. So 36 plus 72, I'm going to do that first. 118. Then I need to subtract 118 from both sides. Oh, I'm sorry. I made an addition mistake there, didn't I? Let's go back and fix that. It's not 118, it's 108. 108. So I need to subtract 108 from both sides. Oops. And I get that angle A is equal to 72 degrees. Okay, so now that I know angle A, I can solve for angle X. So I have angle A is 72 plus angle X equals 180. Now, you might be noticing something here. If I compare this equation to this equation, when I added these two together, that gave me a sum plus angle A. Now, right here, I know angle A, and I'm looking for another angle. So we're going to talk about that after we solve. So I'm going to subtract 72 on both sides, and I get angle X equals 108. Notice this is the same amount as the sum we got here. So there's a rule about the exterior angles. The exterior angle, this angle here, is equal to the sum of the two interior angles that are not adjacent to it. So these two over here. So if I was solving the triangle in example B, I can actually save myself the steps that we did for the first equation by writing one singular equation. And that would be that this angle here, the exterior angle, is equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent interior angles, so these two pink angles. So that means that 80 plus a minus 5, this angle here is a minus 5, equals 2a. So now I can solve for basically all of the angles in the diagram. So I have 75, not 75a, 75 plus a equals 2a. So I'm going to subtract a from both sides, and 75 equals a. So now I can find all of these missing angles. So this would be 2 times 75, or 150 degrees. And this one would be 75 minus 5, so this angle is 70 degrees. So we can use the interior angles to find the measure of the exterior angle.